So this is a different side that you're seeing to me. I've got a helmet on. I'm on a Eleglide e-bike, maximum speed 15 miles an hour. That's what the bike will assist you while you're cycling along. You can use a throttle and go 15 miles an hour without doing any cycling. Now I want to thank you, Eleglide, for sending me this bike out. I emailed them asking them would I be able to put my trailer tent onto the back of one of these, and I'm pretty happy, but Eleglide offered to send me one. I'm just going to do a bit of cycling, and I'll tell you another reason why I always wanted an e-bike. So I know I'm not the only one that Eleglide have sent these e-bikes out to. I've been looking at a lot of people's YouTube videos about them. The Woodsman's got one as well, and this is more of a city bike. Now even though this looks like a mountain bike, it's more a road bike, and then like gravel and stuff like that. This hard surface what I'm on in the woodland, it's not too bad. But we have tried it all together. I've done 23 miles testing it in all different types of surface, and I find tarmac and harder ground surface works better. Mud, slipping mud, the motor just struggles to pull you through, even in highest assist, what's level 5. But you do get some mileage out of this. So I've just been giving it some on this track, and I am getting absolute covered in mud. One thing I think Eleglide failed on this is some cheap mud guards just to stop that spray. Now I'm going to show you this here. The little screen. So I've got it in assist level 5. So what that means is I can pedal in level 5 very, very effortlessly, and the bike will pick me up to 15 miles an hour and keep me there. Now if I go over 15 miles an hour due to my pushing of the pedals, let's say, then as soon as it goes to 16, the motor kicks off and stops pushing you, so you're on your own. It tends to get down to about 13 miles an hour if you're pedaling, and then the motor will kick back in. Wow, this bike is going to help me out a lot. Let's get back on with some cycling. E-bike assist cycling, let's say. There's a couple of things that I'm going to point out what I think could be a little bit better, but it's not too much where someone's going to say, well, I'm not going to buy that bike. I'm just totally grateful, but Eleglide offered to send me this. I really am. So I've been riding in assist level 5, and I've actually done 20 miles, not 23 I think I said. If you lower it down by this here, so I've just been cycling in level 1 assist. You don't get that power off the go with it. To get the power, you can get a bit more on level 2, 3, 4. You see the bars going up on level 5 there. This is your battery gauge. That's your speedo. So it's a speedo. Speed kilometre, speedo. Sure, they're swimming trunks. But anyway, yeah, that tells you how fast you're going. Level 3 seems to be ideal. What I mean by level 3 is I thought, yes, I'm going to get to woods, I'm going to hammer it straight through woods, level 5 assist with a full throttle, we're just going to go for it. And when I got here and I was pedaling away, and I just found myself in level 3. It's sort of like you're still working away, but you're not putting a massive amount of effort into it, you're just gliding along. Assist level 3 is probably decent, and you get a lot of mileage as well. do a bit more cycling, and I'll go a little bit through with the details on how far you can travel, the power of the battery and stuff like that. I've got it all written down, so I can't do any of it wrong. But I haven't been in this woodland for a very, very long time. How do I look with my helmet? Let me know. Never thought you'd see English woodsman with a cycle helmet on, did you? Got to be responsible. So this here is your throttle. If we just give it a little twist, it's going to nudge the bike forward. There we go. That's try to kick in. There we go. Just try to keep it back there without it wobbling too much. Just let go of that. That does not come fitted on the bike, so you have to remove the handlebar grips what come. What you do is there's a little Allen key inside here. You unscrew that and it releases like this pop out thing on the inside, and then they'll come out and you slip these on, tighten it on, and that comes all the way around here and just connects to a wire there. Oh no, it's that one, sorry. There's a lot of wires, they're all together out way here. But yeah, that's your throttle. Limits you to 15 mile an hour. UK and all the rest of rules, you can only go 15 mile an hour with a bike like this. So you got a little bell, you got your gears here, up, down, whichever way they go. On this side I've already gone through the little screen. If you hold this down, the plus sign, then your light comes on. If you hold it back down again, the light goes off. And then same again here, you've got your gear up and your gear down to change the gears where your pedal is. But yeah, that is your throttle. You do have to fit that when you get the bike. So Eleglide did say take the bike out, see what you think. I think it's clear to say I'll give it a really good going over. In the mud, it's been wet, horrible weather, so this is going to happen. That's your motor at the back, and here is your battery, 250 watt battery there. You can press this here and it tells you your battery life. So at the moment it's still pretty full. You got your suspension. You can change the different types of soft to hard there, and then you can lock it on and off. If you want your suspension off, turn it around. If you want your suspension open, you just turn it around like that really. The seat, it's a little bit hard. They say it's a soft gel seat. I'm finding it a little bit uncomfortable. When you get the bike, all you've got to do is put the front wheel on, the handlebars on, put the seat in, attach the light and the reflectors here and one at the front. Slot your battery in place and you're ready to go. But the finish, it's a very, very nice looking bike. Like I said a minute ago, you'd think it'd be like an off-road mountain bike, but it's more better for hard surfaces. It says there CST all-terrain. I am actually struggling in the mud with these tyres. So I'm using my GoPro today, so I don't have my stand, so if it's a little bit wobbly, do forgive me. I haven't had a bike helmet on for a long time. So what do you think about the bike? There's one thing what is a little bit slightly off-putting is when you cycle, you've got like a 2-second delay for the motor to kick in if you want that assist straight away. And that is really the only thing what slightly annoys me. The pedals, a lot of people have said they're the cheap plastic ones. To me they work, I'm happy with them. I'm not no athletic person who goes out on bikes all the time. The Welshman is, you know, he's always out on his bike. I'll share a link in the description to his channel. He's push bike and motorbike crazy. He understands pedals and, you know, the goodness and the gears and stuff. For me, a bike's a bike, it goes. But this one, I just don't think it's good for soft, muddy surfaces. They do a really nice off-road looking bike. I'll share a link to the website in the description as well, so you can go check out the website. Obviously, they sent me a £700 bike, so I'm not gonna say, oh, there's no website. When this is the whole idea. They send me the bike out, show it on my channel, so people go and check it out, and they hopefully get some sales out of it. And that's just the way it goes. Yeah, there's no point me sitting here and try to lie to you and say I've just spent £700 odd on an e-bike. I'm not that sort of channel. I've had it sent to me, and that's just the way it goes. I've had tents sent, hot tents. You know, companies want to send stuff. I can't really afford to go spend all that money on a bike. So when they're going to send me one to use, that is something I'm definitely going to say yeah. Reason why I wanted it is mainly you've seen the trailer tent. If you subscribe to my channel, I've had a lot of new subscribers over the last week. Hundreds, and I'm so grateful. I really am. I can attach the trailer tent to this bike, and we can do some trailer tent camping now the later nights are coming back, so that's going to be really fun. Just find a place I can go with this one, you know, hard surface, and enjoy cycling. Extending up that trailer tent, honestly, I can't wait. But to me, it's a good bike, and it's got benefits as well for people that, you know, elderly people maybe want to get out and get some exercise and stuff like that, but they don't want to be pushing a bike for so long. That's myself as well. You know, I'm chatting here on camera like this now. I should be cycling in reverse, shouldn't I? But to me, I'm not a massive lover of just bikes what you push and go, because I've done it before, and I've cycled 20 miles across the canal, and then by the time I pulled up, I thought, oh God, I've got to cycle 20 miles back now. And that were hard work. I've done it a lot of times like that. You know, it's like when you walk miles without realising, you think, oh God, I've got to walk all that way back home now. I'm tired, thirsty, can't be bothered. With an e-bike, I can save power and just cruise my way home. Yeah, I am grateful to Eleglide hell of a lot for this bike. It's going to do us a lot of good within the summertime. So just before I get cycling again, I just really want to quickly run you through a few more bits. 21 speed bike, size tyres are 27.5. It says the top speed with the motor is 25 kilometers, that's 15 miles per hour. Top range 100 kilometers, that's 62 miles. I think that's in the lowest assist. I think the higher the assist that you use, the less mileage you're going to get out of the battery. 5 power assist, we've worked that out. Walking pace, if you just want to put it in the walking pace, 6 kilometers. That's going to be what, 1 or 2 miles per hour, maybe something like that. LCD display, 250 watt powerful brushless motor. Brushless means normally if you get like a battery drill or something like that, you get some little bushes in them, and when they wear down they need changing. This has none of that. When this bike finds hard ground, it goes for it in level 5 assist. So when they get on sloppy stuff like this, see how it slows me down? It's just not interested. But as soon as it finds harder surface, like coming up now, there we go. See how much it picks up? And then back on muddy stuff, it struggles. Even I'm cycling, the power drops, it's just not interested. We'll get us back on the harder stuff like now. There you go, hear the difference? Yes, it loves it. Sloppy. It slows right down even though I'm pedalling the same. There we go, we're gonna We're going to come to a standstill here, I just know it. Ugh. So it's found the hard ground, and that really wants to work, and it really wants to send you flying. Woohoo! Let's go! Oh, it loves the hard ground, this bike. This bike is good for on your way home, or if you're commuting at work. Whoa! It flies on the hard ground. Woohoo! This is exciting. We're just flying. Bit sloppy there, and it slowed right down again. As soon as it finds the hard surface, we're off. But look at that, as soon as it finds it. What a bike. I'm going to enjoy cycling to work with this bike in summer months, 100%. It just absolutely goes crazy for the harder ground. There we go, we're off. Take me home. Sloppy ground. That's brilliant. I'm going to end this video now. We're ready to start out woodland again. That is so brilliant. Harder ground, it eats it, it just enjoys it. By God, I'm looking forward to using this bike to go into work and stuff like that. Excuse me. I think it's about 8 hours to charge the battery from flat. So if you want to see more of me, this e-bike and what I get up to my channel, press here by subscribing to my channel please. I'll let YouTube share the video there. I'll share the trailer tent there if you're actually camping in that. I'll share all the links in the description. Please check them out. The Woodsman most, because he's got some good e-bikes. And I'm going to get off and enjoy my cycle ride home with very little effort, to be true for you. I'll see you next time.